today she's not the best of her looking. Okay, don't look at her face. Oh yes, she is. She's always beautiful, always beautiful.
Okay, I would just put something over my face.
各位朋友，大家好，我现在是在清迈啊，怎么又跑到清迈来了啊？这也是一个中国朋友，这是一个中国朋友自己买的一个公寓房子啊，就是邀请我过来玩一玩啊。那么我想，既然已经到了泰国嘛，对吧？泰国也是很多中国人选择这个养老、选择逃避某些事情的一个乐园啊。因为泰国的话，这个首先是跟中国近嘛，对吧？第二就是说，这个物价便宜嘛，啊，这个人民很 nice 啊，人民很这个质朴。所以呢，就是说很多中国人选择跑到泰国来，定居也好，这个度假也好啊，所以这个泰国的这个房产，这个 condo 啊，就是这个公寓房啊，这炒的是很厉害。我这个朋友有先见之明，他原来就买了，所以我在这个曼谷呢，当然这个4天吧，也是待在中国的区。这一次我是唯一的一次没有旅游的感觉，因为每次以前来到泰国到曼谷我都是旅游，所以我会带着照相机住在这个旅游区啊，跟那些外国人住在一起，然后就去玩那些旅游的地方，所以心里感觉是在泰国。而这一次呢，完全是在中国人的圈子里面啊。什么东西都贵得不得了啊！那个跟泰国完全不，总的说就完全不是在泰国啊。物价也好，这个旁边的周围的人也好啊，都是中国的。基本上你就是，你看这几个泰国人，你还觉得挺奇怪的，怎么他们会在我们中国有这种感觉啊？那么既然是这样的话，那我就准备花一点时间也做一个了解，做一个调查，就看看这个泰国的不同的地方啊有哪些区别。所以也是这个原因呢，我接受了这位的朋友的要求，就到这个清迈来，在这住几天，来感受这个清迈的这个生活啊。另外还有一位朋友啊，这位朋友呢，他是中国的这个血统跟我一样啊，他是一个挪威人啊，跟我一样是个挪威人。他这生活啊，他在挪威比我生活的时间还要长，大概他生活了大概几十年在那边，对吧？他也选择在这个泰国安家啊，就是欢度晚年吧，也是准备在这里退休。所以他是在华欣啊自己买了一个房子，邀请我去玩。所以我这个清迈完了以后呢，我也会到华欣去，到那里再去看一看啊。那么，比较一下这个各个方面的生活。那么至于这个泰国的生活呢，我想专门在另外的去做一个视频来比较这里的物价，比较这里的人文，比较这里的老百姓啊各个方面的生活啊。我今天只举一个例子啊，就是那个鱼啊，很大的鱼，这个烤鱼是泰国的这个传统啊，是泰国的这个一个典型的一个菜啊，那个很大的一个烤鱼，那个红鲫鱼吧，可能是，对吧？我们在这个曼谷吃过2次啊，一次是在市中心吃的，在这个旅游区出的，这个480个泰币，480个泰币相当于100差不多多少钱？差不多可能要你们会算的了，估计就是100人民币吧，可能要那么多吧，对吧？那么第二次呢，是在大排档吃的，在曼谷的大排档。但是这个曼谷的大排档呢，也还不是曼谷人的大排档，它是在中国人区的大排档，那个吃了260块钱啊，那就便宜很多，差不多便宜，不说一半吧，就便宜的30%-40%啊。那么昨天我们在这个清迈啊，当然这个是在马路上的啊，这个不是大排档，在马路上买了一条很大的鱼，比那个还要大，是150块钱。所以这个泰国的真的物价它是差得很远的啊。今天当然不是讲这个啊，今天主要想跟大家讲什么呢？还是纠正一下以前的视频里的我造成的一些误会，就是前面我讲的这个中国人跟美国人的根本的区别啊，中国人跟美国人根本的区别中间啊，我的可能是表达方式有问题啊，就给中国人民啊，给中国老百姓吧，造成了一个印象。好像是美国人不关心政治，美国人只关心他们自己的事情，啊，其实我这样说，我是不是这样说的，我倒不知道，就是给你造成这个印象是错误的。其实美国人关心政治，也关心政治，他们关心政治跟我们关心的政治的内容不一样啊。美国人关心的是什么呢？美国人关心的 是他们的普世价值，他们关心的是伦理道德、公平正义，这是他们关心的。他们一直在关心这些事情，而且他们同样的把这个标准伦理道德、公平正义来去衡量他们的政府。所以他们所谓的关心政治，不是关心他们的政府在说什么，不是去拼命去理解政府在说什么，然后去维护他的政府。相反，他们关心政治的内容是监督他们的政府，是拿他们的普世价值观去衡量他们的政府，看他们的政府是否做得对啊。而我们中国是刚好相反，我们中国人的关心政治是去理解中央的精神，理解政府的精神，然后去拼命想去维护它，去保护它，为政府做代言人。这是中国跟美国的人民之间的根本区别。我这一次应该说清楚了，要不要我再说一遍啊？我再说一次吧。美国人所关心的政治是关心他们自己的主流价值观，也就是他们的普世价值观，那就是这个公平正义、伦理道德，他们关心这些事情，他们把这些事情作为他们自己的核心价值观，同时去衡量他们的政府。也就是说，他们的老百姓关心的政治是用他们自己的普世价值观去检查他们的政府，去考察他们的政府，看他们政府是不是符合他们自己的这个价值观。由此而言，美国人的关心政治是批评自己的政府如果不批评自己的政府的那些人，他是不关心政治的是不关心国家大事的。所有关心国家大事的美国人都是去批评政府，指出政府的毛病而中国刚好相反，我们的关心政治、关心国家大事是去学习理解，你不学习不理解都不行都要有政治课，对吧？中央的或者政府的这个精神他们的政策，同时呢，就是在任何条件下、任何情况下去扮演一个维护自己的政府、维护自己的政权的一个小小的喇叭、小宣传员，这是中美民众之间的根本区别那么就是最近一段就说，哎呀，九哥你是不是跟奔驰老师分手了？好久没有看到奔驰老师了，对不对那么既然大家这样的惦记奔驰老师，而且这几天呢，奔驰老师的这个YouTube 的这个他还没露面只是露了一张照片，即使我在念都非常的人气的话，那我们今天就翻出奔驰老师的一个视频，讲的是什么呢？讲的是 honesty 就是讲的是诚实讲的这个普世价值观中间的诚实。因为奔驰老师讲的是英语，那么我就是放一段呢，我来解释一段，用中文解释一段，这样呢给大家一个最好的收获这个视频一开始呢，我跟他开玩笑就是说这个活跃一下，用了1分钟的时间是讲什么呢？就是说奔驰老师是不大愿意在室内做视频的，因为在室内这个光线怎么说他的肤色他的眼睛看上去都不是那么漂亮奔驰老师他的美是在自然光底下，你要在这个自然光底下的话，你看他那个头发的颜色，他皮肤的颜色他的眼睛的颜色是绿颜色的看着他就是一个彩色人那我站在旁边就是个黑白的，就那种感觉所以呢，他是不喜欢在那个室内做视频。那天是由于风太大了，我们不能够出去，所以呢，我们在室内做了一个视频，开始就开了一点点这个玩笑言归正传以后，他就开始讲他的这个理论，不是，他就开始讲美国人的这个普世价值观中间最重要一条就是要做诚实。
So today she's not the best of her looking. Okay, don't look at her face. Oh yes, she is. She's always beautiful. Always beautiful.
Okay, I would just put something over my face. And I'll talk like this. How's that?
Yeah.
Is that better?
That's better. Yes.
Okay, they can just see one eye, that eye.
Yeah. Okay.
One eye.
But people will kill me. People will kill me for that.
Why?
Because they love to see your face.
Why?
Okay. So, what we're going to talk about today is that something about education in America, or honesty, kindness, humanity, charity, and justice equals respect.
And it's not I don't want this to come off as preachy video. We were just talking about the differences in societies, specifically China and the US. And these are not... Okay, the U.S. has tons and tons of problems. We have social problems, but we recognize that we have social problems. Okay, and everybody does know right from wrong. It doesn't mean they do right. It's just they do know right from wrong. It's taught from the time you are born. So that's kind of... I don't want to say that America is like this because they're not, obviously. Okay, there are all kinds of problems. Everybody knows that. School shootings, all kinds of things. But people are taught the difference from a very young age.
But for our Chinese, that justify that we are doing something bad, because you is doing bad too. Of course, we China forgot that we are socialist country, we are communist country, we're supposed to be better. And all the bad things happen in US should not happen in our society because we are better. But now they justify this because you think you're good, you're doing bad things, so why can't we? We just do the same as US people do.
那么上面呢，这个奔驰老师谈到的是这个诚实啊、善良、人性、慈善和正义，它等于是尊重啊 ，respect 啊。那么奔驰老师在这里就声明，他说不是说美国没有问题，他美国问题多了去了啊，各种枪杀案啊，各种坏事情啊，区别在哪里呢？就是区别在于美国人民认识到自己的问题啊，而不会为这些问题去找借口。他们从小受到的教育就是是非问题，什么是坏的，什么是好的，这个是非问题，这个教育是从小开始的。他们认识到自己的问题，并想办法去解这些问题，这是美国人这个跟中国人的区别吧，可以说是啊，就是说美国人不否定他们有问题，他们对自己的问题知道得非常的清楚，啊，那么他们从小受到的教育就是说这些是美国的坏的东西啊，就是从小的是非问题 ，what is wrong and what is right， 从小就受到了很严格的教育。那么我呢在上面就补了一段啊，我就说这个正由于这个美国的坏啊，美国很多坏的地方，这个美国坏的地方就变成了中国也可以坏的理由了啊。那么我们的理由是什么呢？我们的理由说，哎，你们不是先进的国家吗？你们不是好国家吗？那你们国家都可以那么坏啊，那么我们为什么不可以坏呢？啊，就是你偷东西，我为什么不可以偷东西？就变成我们可以偷东西的理由啊。我中间也讲了一下，我们就忘记掉啊，我们是社会主义国家啊，我们应该比资本主义国家更加先进啊。那些资本主义国家那些没落腐朽的社会里所发生的那些坏事情，本来就不应该发生在我们伟大的社会主义国家啊，我们就忘记了这一点。所以呢，就是说，你美国人杀人，我们也可以杀人；美国人干嘛，我们就可以干嘛啊。就说所有东西啊，中国的很多的理论都是建立在啊，你们坏，为什么不让我们坏这个基础上的。我就要在这里提醒跟强调啊一下这个观点啊，美国人是有是非观念，他们知道这是个坏，而我们没有是非观念，我们认为美国人坏，我们也可以坏，所以这就是缺乏是非观念，这是中美人民之间的区别。
Wow. Is that actually like a justification used? But do they know what's going on? Okay. I'm a you all know I'm a geek already. So sometimes in my spare time, besides my gardening, if I need to relax, I will watch something like Antiques Roadshow, or now they have some roadshow hunt thing, and they're experts and they go out and look. So they came across, it was in UK, so they came across some the hometown of Carnegie. Now, do you know about Carnegie? Well, his family came to the US when he was pretty young, and he started up the Pittsburgh steel mills, okay, and built America because he found a cheaper way to manufacture steel so that they could make the railways and everything. By the time he died. His most famous saying, please don't quote me on this exact, but you can look it up, and do. He's a very inspirational person. He had like $100 and some million, and this is back then, and they said it's equal to about 100 and that billion nowadays. By the time, the day that he died, he gave it all away, and his foundations are still giving away an average of a certain amount every day, because he believed that to amass all of this money, there was no use to take it with you. You have to give it away, otherwise it was pointless to make it, and you won't get credit for it, basically, from God, was his belief. He said, money, God doesn't care about the money you made, he cares what you did with it. Okay? And I'm just saying that's kind of like the foundation of a lot of what America teaches as far as the charity goes, because it is a very charitable society. So that was on the charity side. Sorry, I just, that came to mind. So that came up when watching Antiques Hunt or something like that. But
当奔驰老师听到啊，我们中国人把它作为一个理论，说美国人坏，为什么不允许我们坏？这样一个就是说，在中国是非常流传的，非常流行的这样的理论的话，奔驰老师是非常的吃惊啊。他说：“真的会是这样吗？对吧？啊，那么就是。”这个他讲到了一个人啊，就是卡内基。我们知道这个纽约有一个卡内基音乐厅啊，卡内基是一个家族，到了美国之后呢，他们是这个做铁的啊，就是说做金属工业，他们找到了炼铁的很便宜的方法，他们就发财了啊，就挣了很多很多的钱。而在这个卡内基死的时候，他把他所有的财产都捐献给了人民啊，捐献给了这个社会啊，一直到现在，卡内基还有基金会，还在发基金啊。那么卡内基在死的时候，他说了一句名言，那就是你挣了钱不给社会，你挣了钱干什么？就说你挣了这个钱干什么？所以奔驰老师说啊，其实你这个把这个钱啊带给上帝，上帝也不会给你任何的认可啊，因为上帝根本不在乎你是怎么挣的钱，上帝在乎的是你挣的这些钱是怎么花的啊。这个讲的很那个讲到点子上啊。那么我呢就做了一个小小的评语。那我怎么说的呢？我说这个确确实实关于钱的问题呢，我想另外做一章专门讲，因为钱的问题是我们中国现在的一个核心问题了，变成社会的一个核心问题啊。这个所谓人为财死，鸟为食亡啊，这个为了钱，现在中国的很多家庭都不像家庭了，夫妻不像夫妻了，父母跟他们孩子之间也不像父母跟孩子之间的关系了，人们都变成那样的残酷和陌生啊，就是被钱这个怎么说呢，就是被钱冲昏了头脑啊，把这个钱啊害得我们这个社会已经是非常不健康了。我讲出了这样一个中国的一个这样的现象啊，不知道中国是不是这个现象，也许我讲的是已经过去了，也许全中国人民已经团结起来，在习近平主席的领导下，已经不再向前看了，而是人类更高境界的什么东西看啊，这个我就不了解，如果有的话，希望大家来指出。
That would be another topic. Actually, I want to talk. What is money for? I understand for some individual high officials, they need that much money because maybe they want to build their own military or something. I don't know. But for ordinary people, why you need more than needed? So this is a very good topic, and the the family fight for money, and they are not family anymore. Husband and wife fight for money, not husband and wife anymore, and you lose all the happiness. So what is the real meaning of life? If you want money that much, I mean more than enough. There are so many people. So many Chinese people, they have so much money in the bank in America. Why? What is that money for? You cannot drive 2 or 3 cars at the same time, or sleep in 2 or 3 beds at the same time, or eat 2 or 3 meals at the same time. You only sleep 1 bed, 1 meal, 1 lady.
He had to think about that for a minute, didn't he?
Okay.
Yeah. Little 9 brother. Okay. This is really small print, and I can't figure out I have a new laptop. I can't figure out how to make that big. So I have to put on my glasses to be able to see it. It's very tiny. But these were notes that I made a little while ago. Okay, so I didn't just write those, actually. I kind of wrote examples because these are things that I came up with. I just put the list together. And so I kind of wrote it out because I always write things in full sentences. It's not just points. So okay, so when we're talking about what values are taught, okay, from a very young age, ideally anyway, okay, that doesn't mean everyone learns these. Everybody has a different type of family, but in general, okay, the American family unit, as well as how you interact with people at work, all of these things are based on this because of school and your home, which most are heavily influenced from a young age by church. No matter what your denomination, if you're Jewish or you're Catholic, it's all the same thing, by your religion. So these are taught constantly. I mean, you pray before you eat dinner. It's an everyday thing. You pray before you go to bed, all of these things. So these values are brought into everything, even our fairy tales, okay, that are ancient.
You think I look funny, or you can give me a hat? I maybe put on a hat, and maybe you can be more serious. Now better.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Okay. Now.
Yes. Now it's you. Otherwise, it's not you. No, take off. Take off. Yeah.
Okay.
That's much better. Much better.
Yes.
Okay. So, in this, I'm not talking about government at all. Okay, this wasn't referring to government, so please don't take it as trying to say that U.S. government is perfect or something. But no, they're not at all. They're corrupt and just at a much different level than others, and it's more hidden. Okay, when we catch glimpses, we gasp because it's so deep. So anyway, so here. Okay, of course, like I said, not talking about laws or legislation. But that's also expected to fall in line with these things. That's why people often don't see the corruption, because we're raised with these values and we think that, oh, they must be doing that because our Constitution and our Bill of Rights. So obviously, oh, they're following that, but they're not. So these are commonly seen as values that are good. Okay, so people always are striving to be better and good in the way they behave and interact with other people and the things that they do, challenging themselves and everything as well. And people that possess these qualities are seen as good people. That's like, oh, he's a good person. He possesses these qualities. Okay, and that's just like a generalization in society. So, first, I can tell you from teaching. There are differences even in the international schools versus the American school system. We have academic honesty, which is very, very, very important. And that is making sure that your work is original. If you use any quotes from anything, you do credit your source. Okay, I taught these things to the educators as well as the students. So I know how important this is. It's so important, in fact, that if you are caught doing this and it wasn't just an accident and you forgot to reference, you can actually get expelled from school for doing this. And I do know a young man who has had 4 papers stolen in high school recently, and 3 people stole those 4 papers in his work, and it was obvious it was his. They erased his name and they put theirs, but they did it very poorly because it was handwritten and his handwriting was distinct. The teachers noticed it, and those 3 students are now expelled, and that's a public high school. Okay, and they got expelled. The repercussions are upheld.
So I translate it into a easier English. It means if you copy or steal somebody's paper at school, your classmate or something, you will be kicked out. Yes. From the school.
Because by high school, they already know better. I'm sure in grade school, in middle school, it's not the same. But once you get to high school, this has been, this is in the list of warnings, and you already know you're doing wrong. You know you're doing wrong.
But this is something very, very, I cannot say popular. It's a normal thing in China to steal somebody's paper. It's even in a very high level, maybe in the highest level of China. People just steal each other's paper or even overseas people's paper. Not only academically, even the music, film, they just and of course intellectual property.
Well, that is intellectual property.
And the copyright things and the copy watches, everything. This is so common in China to not work by themselves individually, but rather to copy, to steal other people's work. Very popular.
It's popular everywhere, but here it is actively discouraged. The teachers look for it, and I know that in the international school it was a little bit different. We warned them. It was a very big deal. I would actually hold a class specifically dedicated to this, and I would warn them in such a way for the extended essay and tell them the facts, which are, we put it through software. This is artificial intelligence, which will match it up with anywhere you took it from that is on record ever. Okay? And they would still do it. But in that case, there was one extreme where a student was dismissed from the IB program, the International Baccalaureate program. But other than that, in Malaysia, even in an international school, the parents tend to be connected to the governments, various governments, not just Malaysian government, and oftentimes the problems would just disappear with parental intervention, and the child would continue. So
let me to try to understand you. What you are saying is that those things do happen in all countries, but in different levels. U.S. is much lower level, and China is much more common. And most importantly, in U.S. is regarded to be a very bad thing and very serious thing, and can be punished severely.
It is punished severely. It's not can be.
Okay.
It is. If you're caught, you are punished.
But in China, people just take it as normal, as everybody does this, why can't I? And let it go. No one cares anything. And just recently, very recently, people even start to doubt the doctor's degree of a particular person who is in a very high level at this moment.
Who?
No, I don't want to say.
Okay.
He's my brother. I don't want to harm him. Okay?
Wow. For the same situation that it was, not his. Okay.
People just figured out it is not possible for this person in that level, in that position, and all his life be able to finish a doctor's degree. And also, to obtain a doctorate degree, you need to have a master's degree. Anyway, this is something we need to talk another 30 or 40 or 1 hour, and we just stop here. By just telling you, they make fake things. The academical stealing things is start from very bottom to all the way to the high end.
在这一段里面呢，这个奔驰老师呢，他一开始就讲到说这个在美国的话，这个家庭啊，不管你是来自什么样的家庭，不管你的家庭情况怎么样啊，这个虽然它有很大的区别，家庭与家庭之间，但是普通的家庭大多数都会受到他们教会的影响。那么教会会教什么？教会当然是会教他们诚实啊。 就说所有美国的这一切其实与政府都没有关系，这不是政府的教育啊，政府没有在教育人民。奔驰老师反复说，政府在做坏事啊，政府在做他们的事情啊，所以说不是为政府做宣传，这些都是在作为一个美国社会里面，他们的这个诚实，他们的这些公正、公平啊，道德伦理是受到他们的这个宗教文化的影响。就是小孩子从小所学习的，就是要不断的学习，不断改造自己，使自己成为一个更好的人。这是美国的这种整个的这个社会教育体系。那么奔驰老师特别举例说明了这个关于这个学术的诚实，而且具体举了例子，就说在学校里读书的话，这个小朋友啊，学生们吧，自己完成自己的学业啊，这是非常重要的。偷袭别人的东西是绝对不允许的。他举了一个具体的例子，就是讲这个有一个中学啊，有一个孩子偷了别人的这个作业，偷了3页别人的作业，结果就被学校里开除了啊，这个是非常非常非常严重的事情啊。那么就是说，他当然也讲到，比如像马来西亚啊，奔驰老师在马来西亚的某一个国际学院啊教过这个6年书啊，这个国际学院就是在这个马来西亚的政府区，所以他们那个学校里的孩子们啊，很多都是来自不光是马来西亚政府，而且是全世界的各个大使馆的这些孩子们啊，都是比较这个层次比较高的，在那里也会出现偷盗别人学术论文的这样的情况。但是呢，在那种国家，往往就是慢慢就消失了啊。但是老师来说，作为奔驰老师说，我们对这些东西都是非常严格的，都是很严肃的。出现这种事情，我们会专门开会，专门组织学生讨论这些问题啊，给他们学生非常严肃的这个惩罚。那么就是我就提到了，就是说这个偷盗这个学术论文的问题，在中国是真的是非常的普遍啊，就是说抄论文啊，这个是你抄我，我抄你啊，变成一种风气啊。这个所以呢，这个跟中国呢，跟美国的根本的区别在这里啊，中美都有抄袭的情况。中美都有偷盗别人知识产权的行为，都有。区别是在美国，你只要被逮住啊，你绝对会受很重的惩罚啊，绝对不会放过你。而中国呢，把它当成是理所当然的事情，甚至有理由啊，你们美国人可以抄，我们中国人为什么不可以抄？还有这样的谬论啊。当然，我在这里也有提到了一个，就是说我们中国的一个这个位置很高的一位博士啊，他的这个博士论文以及他的博士学位的这个问题也引起了一些争论了。那这个问题呢，我就不想多讲了，因为我不想为难这位老兄，我觉得他真的是也不容易啊，这个受那么多苦啊，最后做了这么大的官啊，这个要为全中国人民谋福利啊，要操全中国人民的心嘛，对吧？那送他一个社会博士，我觉得也没什么不可以。所以这个问题呢，我不想在这里多讲啊。重申一遍啊，就是说，在美国、中国都有不诚实的现象，在美国、中国都有抄袭论文的这样的行为。不同的是，在美国啊，被认为是非常坏的事情，一旦被抓住，是一定会受到很严峻的惩罚。而在中国会认为是理所当然的事情，尤其是我们还有一个理论，既然你美国人可以抄，为什么不允许我们中国人抄啊？这是根本区别。
See, I was thinking about why is this so much more common in like say Malaysia in the international school versus U.S. public schools, the free schools, as far as getting away with it goes. And also, I think it's just maybe less common because here also there is a very, I would say very healthy, I don't think it's over, I think it's very healthy sense of competition and wanting recognition for your own work. So that's why the kids do their own work and they do their own writing. They want to be recognized. They want to win a prize or a scholarship. Whereas I didn't experience that in the international school. Actually, they had where they wouldn't even compete in sports. And if you were in, say, a writing competition, which I would hold, they wouldn't allow me to have first, second, third place. It was absolutely dulled down. Everyone is special type of thing. And I saw that as counterproductive because the children were not challenging themselves, because they thought competition would create fighting, but it doesn't do that. Competition creates a healthy environment, and I think it really helps a person compete more than anything against themselves to get better. So I think that's what it has to do with, where people come up with original things from a very young age, because you want recognition for being special and coming up with your own thing.
OK， 那么下面呢，奔驰老师解释了一下，说为什么美国人喜欢竞争啊？因为美国人都是希望通过自己的努力而得到社会的承认，这是美国式的一种个人英雄主义。所以在很多的好莱坞大片里面，我们都可以看到美国讲究是个人英雄主义啊，靠着某一个人的力量去救世界啊，这是美国人的这个个人英雄主义决定的。那么在亚洲，为什么就是说这个学术的这个竞争啊，各个方面就是说它不如在美国呢？因为在亚洲大家讲究中庸啊，大家讲究人人都特殊啊，大家都好，你好我好，大家都好。这样的话呢，就是说，每一个孩子都是特殊的，就变成是每一个孩子都是不特殊的了，就是大家都一样的，平庸啊，就变成这样的。所以说，他认为这个美国这个学术方面啊，还是教育方面，跟这个亚洲的很多国家不同的地方啊，这一点不光是中国，也适合于亚洲其他的一些国家。最后呢，奔驰老师提到的是人与人之间的信任问题啊，就说别人对你的信任是靠你自己去赢得的，你一旦失去了别人对你的信任，就很难这个召回。我也提出了这个我的一些评论呢，就是说我们中国啊，就是由于这个自作聪明吧，以为可以中国式小聪明，结果却失去了美国日本啊对我们的信任。这个信任一旦失去了，你要把它再找回来是非常非常非常难的啊。这个奔驰老师说，一般就是说一次不过三啊，你3次做了同样的事情，这个人们就永远不会再信任你啊。这就是今天关于这个诚实这一章的有关奔驰老师跟我以前做的这个视频，我拿出来啊。用中文的解释，希望对大家有好处。
Okay, this is honesty. Miss Mercedes has talked about, and honesty is so vitally important here in this country. Of course, there's people lie, but it's a very bad thing to lie here. But
you need to hide it. If you're lying, you don't want to get caught, because then no one will trust you. To get trust from a person, this is how it's looked at. You can automatically you meet somebody and by interacting with them, you can get a person's trust. Once you have lied or violated that trust, getting it back is virtually impossible. So don't violate it to begin with.
So I hope my fellow Chinese people would understand that why US don't trust China anymore, and Japan don't trust in China anymore, and many countries. You know what I'm talking about now. And you can lie once, twice, but not more than that.
Yeah.
Okay? So the consequence is yours. You will be get punished if you lie to people. Don't think you can get away. Okay.
There's kind of an unspoken standard that you get kind of 3 strikes and you're out, and it's just a mental thing that.
I think the second thing is kindness. We'll talk about kindness a little bit, or
we can talk about kindness. Do we have time?
Yes,
you wanna? Yeah.
We have tons of time.
Okay.
We can cut in many videos.
Okay.
那么就是最近一段就说，哎呀，九哥，你是不是跟奔驰老师分手了？好久没有看到奔驰老师了，对不对啊？这个呢，就我也跟大家解释一下啊，就说由于我一直在旅行啊， 奔驰老师呢也很忙，他是走不开的啊，因为他首先是他要工作啊，他自己是有份工作的。虽然他那份工作的话，他每个星期只要去上那个2天的班啊，但是他还是人要在那里，要处理很多事情。他是有一个公司的一个小部门的小领导啊，很小的一个领导，对吧？他是有一个小小的人群是需要他管的，所以他是需要人在美国，他走不开啊。第二，对吧？奔驰老师有他这个 B&B 啊，有这个小小的客栈，他要经营，而且他现在经营他是津津乐道，他经营的很好啊，他也经营出一些味道来了。顺便讲一下吧，奔驰老师评价我们中国的客人是最最优秀的客人，这一点啊，给我们中国打了个翻身仗啊。到目前为止，到我们客栈来的啊，不管是什么渠道来的，不管是通过我还是不通过我，有些中国客人是完全不认识我的，就是网上订房子来的，都是在所有的客人中间表现最好的一个群体啊，爱干净啊，守规矩啊，安安静静啊，最后的时候都把那个房间弄得干干净净，而且呢，最主要是给小费很大方，我们中国人给小费非常大方啊，一个10美金、20美金啊，所以说他非常对中国人的印象特别好，对吧？所以说我们中国人完全是有机会，不是别人对你有成见，你只要做得好，别人会说你好啊。奔驰老师就是一个经常给别人说我们中国人好的一个这样的白左，说的白左可能也是不很准确吧，反正他就是一个比较这个偏向中国人的啊这样一个美国人，对吧？因为当然不是由于她的男朋友啊，我是个中国血统的，并真的不是这样，确实是我们中国人在我们的小客栈表现好，这样赢得了这个一个美国人对我们中国人的这个偏好吧、喜好吧，对吧？那么就是说啊，他要做这个。另外呢，就是说，奔驰老师真的像很多的这个西洋人一样，对他那个园艺啊看得很重啊，对他那个园子里的花花草草看得很重啊，那就是他的命。他一天到晚就是要这个，连那个土啊，他都要这个换这个土啊，这个土不营养啦，这个土太多这个猫屎猫尿啊，这个不好闻的，他都要把它铲除，把这个废土要丢掉，然后要到其他地方就挖那个新土，来弄，反正就是兢兢业业就弄他那些花花草草。所以你想想看，为什么我们到很多洋人的家里去，觉得很温馨啊？他们就是说是真的是用他们的心，用他们的劳动，一点一点把他们家园给建立起来的。啊，他不像我们中国人的，当然很多中国人也弄得很好。我是说一般来说啊，就是离开他这个房子以外的一点都没关系啊。中国就讲到富丽豪华啊，缺乏个性啊。他不像这个西洋人他的个性很强，每个人家里都不一样。所以呢，他很忙啊。当然，这个最重要的是，这个是我们的隐私问题了，对吧？就是我领养了2个孩子，这2个孩子呢，是我来领养，但事实上是由他来带，对吧？就是往他那里丢，归他管，对吧？他要照顾这2个孩子啊。下面我会跟奔驰老师谈一些其他的关于这个美国社会的基本价值观，也是所谓的普世价值观的一些话题啊。谢谢大家，谢谢大家。还有啊，喜欢奔驰老师这个节目啊，多给他一个大字幕啊，多表扬表扬他，让他多跟我们讲一讲啊。就是真的是一个怎么说，真的是我们中国人民的一个好朋友和我们的一个导师，可以这么说啊，会对我们中华民族的这个精神文明会有好处。谢谢大家，再见。